Hello everyone. In this video, we would be discussing about maintenance software testing. Maintenance testing. To ensure an application meets quality standard, you need to perform testing at every stage in the product development lifecycle. You have to carry out functional and non-functional testing in the initial stages of development and then follow it up with structural, confirmation and regression testing in the later stages. After the application is deployed in production and is in use for a number of years, it may require maintenance work to be carried out in some components of the system. These works may include defect fix, improvement performance, or to change the environment. To confirm that these changes do not impact the system, you need to test the modified components or areas. This is called as maintenance testing, which means you will be testing in the live or production environment. Maintenance testing not only tests the changes in the production environment, but also the impact of this modified application in the existing environment. The main reason to perform maintenance testing is due to modifications, migrations, and retirement of the system. Modifications refer to any enhancement or emergency corrections made to the software in use. This includes environment changes, database upgrade, emergency bug fixes, etc. Here, maintenance testing would focus the above said modifications do not adversely affect the system. For example, for an existing software, if it is migrated to a new database, then we need to ensure that the data is not lost and that these changes do not affect other functionality of the software. Migrations refer to transfer of the application from one platform to another. At this time, the maintenance testing involves the testing of the operational software in the new platform. This testing is done to ensure that the migrated software works well in the new platform. For example, if an existing software in production is migrated to a new environment, then after migration we need to ensure that the new environment and the software is working well. Maintenance testing for the retirement of the system refers to testing of data migration or if data is retained for a longer period and data archiving is considered. For example, if the organization is retiring its current software and replacing it with a new one, then all the data which was stored by the old software has to be transferred to the new system. You have to check that all the data was transferred accurately and into the correct database and tables. One of the main reasons for maintenance testing is that modifications are introduced frequently in the applications. Modifications can be classified as planned modifications and unplanned modification. Planned modification account for 90% of the maintenance work. They are much more organized and are decided well in advance. Whereas unplanned modifications occur when suddenly defects occur in the system which requires an immediate solution. During the maintenance testing, two fundamental testings are carried out to ensure the quality of the product. They are confirmation test and regression test. Confirmation test is done to ensure that changed software is functioning correctly after the changes have been carried out. And regression test is done to check that unchanged software is continuing to work as expected after the changes were done at various parts of the system. To reduce the amount of regression testing, you should always determine the parts of the system that may get affected due to the maintenance work. Analyzing this impact of the changes on the system is called as impact analysis. An impact analysis will help in assessing the amount of updation required in the original test specifications. Impact analysis involves two processes: performing risk analysis and checking for the application's original test specifications. The reason for risk analysis is to establish which areas of the application has the greatest risk. When you do not have time to perform all the regression tests, you perform risk analysis to determine which areas to focus on during regression testing. Similarly, if you have the test specifications from the original development process, then the same can be used for regression testing. We can use the same suite and modify according to the changes to the system. For example, we may have to change just the expected results in the test suite. This helps in reducing the overall regression testing time. This will also help to check if we need to add any new test cases to the existing test suite. Thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Till then, happy testing!